The U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops chairmen have a message to the forthcoming Congress. Place a high priority on policies that promote a culture of life in a post-Roe nation. This comes ahead of the 2022 midterm elections that will decide the 118th Congress that will convene next year. In the letter to lawmakers, the bishops wrote, "We encourage a society in which the legal protection of human life is accompanied by profound care of mothers and their children, with both material resources and personal accompaniment so that no woman ever feels forced to choose between her future and the life of her child."
How do we produce an economy that incentivizes marriage and incentivizes having children? And the bishops have tried to answer that.
Chad Pecknold, professor of theology at the Catholic University of America, says throughout history, bishops have always reached out to leaders, and this is no different. The 6-page letter includes a list of policy recommendations to consider, including labor protections for pregnant and nursing women, support for pregnancy resource centers, the child tax credit, parental leave policies, and affordable health care and child care. The letter was signed by Archbishop Paul Coakley of Oklahoma City, Archbishop William Lori of Baltimore, Archbishop Salvatore Cordileone of San Francisco, and Auxiliary Bishops Mario Dorsonville of Washington.
I think the bishops put the emphasis on exactly the right things, a family policy that's good for the unborn child, that makes abortion unthinkable, and that really strengthens the American family.
Along with calling for radical solidarity with mothers, babies, and families, the bishops also touched on immigration, saying we, as a nation, cannot accept policies that unjustly exclude newcomers, especially when we continue to rely on and collectively benefit from their labors. They also mentioned the economy, reminding Congress that the Church's bedrock principle is that the economy must always be ordered to support the family. The Catholic leaders also stressed that bipartisan collaboration is essential, stating, "Goals like these cannot be achieved by individual efforts alone and will necessarily require collaborative work on the part of our government leaders." Pecknold believes Catholics as a whole should be more engaged.
A letter alone is not going to be effective. I think what we need Catholics to get out and vote. We need Catholics to vote along the priorities of family policy that the bishops have laid out. We need Catholics themselves to write letters which echo the points around family policy. So we need a kind of concerted effort as a church to shape American politics and to shape American politics to be closer to heaven.
At the end of the letter, the bishops say they look forward to working with members of Congress to advance new legislation that will emphasize the Church's vision for a life-affirming society. We stand ready to work with you to bring forward solutions in light of these aspirations and encourage long-term and ongoing dialogue on how the policies and laws of our country can be improved to support all children and families. Roselle Reyes, EWTN News in Depth.